these lifeboats are quite big as well. Oh, well, someone has removed my Estonia. Hey guys, welcome back to another video on my channel. So today we are going to be playing a new game on Roblox called Dynamic Ship Simulator. Now, I've been playing this game quite a bit recently, and they've just released an update, maybe a week ago. But it basically they released Viking class. I think it was Sally class ferries. That's what it is, aka the Estonia ferry. Now I'm extremely I wouldn't say enthusiastic about the disaster. However, it is there's a really good documentary series on Discovery Plus that just it does a really good job of just explaining the disaster. If you have Discovery Plus, I highly recommend it. However, today I am going to play as the doomed ferry, as we call it, in a Roblox game. Now it's highly detailed, so it is a tiny bit laggy, but that's no matter because my computer should be able to handle it. But as you can see, it's absolutely humongous. And if I get out of my seat here, and if I just look down, we can't even see the bow. So that's not good, and that's one of the reasons why the Estonia actually sank. And the crew didn't know because they couldn't actually see the bow visor come off. Now it is quite controversial, the disaster, because there's many conspiracy theories / ways you could call it sinking. I won't say my personal theory, but I don't think the accident investigation final conclusion is the correct one. But we can have an argument about that all day. If you have a theory, feel free to leave a comment below. But that's not what this video is about. We're exploring the ship currently. It's really big, and these lifeboats are quite big as well. Oh, well, someone has removed my Estonia, and I am being driven away. Hold on a second, guys, I'll be back. I'm just going to spawn it in again, because some massive ACL cargo liner has just... And I'm drowning now as well. Absolutely brilliant start to the video, guys. Absolutely magnificent. And guys, we're back, and there is that cargo ship that rudely moved us from our spot. But anyway, we'll forget that. Let's continue exploring the ship after that little mishap. So the deck is actually quite long, painted in a dark green colour, which is strange, but I guess that's how the Estonians liked it, so I can't complain. But as we're moving to the back of the ship, there is in fact a helipad, so that just gives us a massive scale of the ship, just how big it was. It could even fit a helicopter. That's how big it was. Let's head down to the front visor. I think there's no other way down from jumping down, so I'm just gonna have to pretend that my legs are unbreakable. So let me jump down. This is extremely big. This gate here, this mechanism here, this is what lifted up the bow visor. So this is what would lift it up, and then cars, trucks, whatever, would go in the front end about here, where I'm like shaking my mouse, if you can see that. The ship doesn't have an interior, but I can imagine it's due to lag, because the ship is already laggy enough. And I've just thought something. I don't really know how I'm supposed to. Oh, it does have an interior. Wow. Oh. Well, I did not expect that. Let's see. Oh, I'm back up. Okay. Okay, that's handy, I guess. So, let's go back to the bridge, and let's get some passengers on. So if I sit down, that is the wrong seat. Let's sit down here. So we've got 81% fuel, so I'll have to refuel. But I'm gonna reverse out. Let's see how this horn is. That was extremely long. And I don't know whether you can see over there, just to our left, there's the Viking Sally, which is indeed, I think, I can imagine about 10 years before. So it used to belong to Viking 9, which is I think another line in like the Baltic region. So it used to be called Viking Sally. As you can see, it looks pretty much similar, just in a red livery. So it was, I think it went Viking line, was a line, and S line. So we're using the Estonia, which is S line. Was a line as well. I've seen quite a few of them as well in this game. This game has many other ships, so it's definitely not just the Estonia and that kind of class of ship. There's cruise ships. There's whatever. There's like I've been using the MS Alabama a lot. If you don't know what that is, it's the one Somali pirates hijacked it. Captain Phillips. There's a film about it. Tom Hanks, really good. Right, guys. Okay, we are pulling out of port now. So I think there was the I think that's the was it Star? I think it's called. Can't really remember. But that's the second version of the Estonia. So I think Viking Sally was a Star Estonia, of course. So yeah, so we've seen all three, which is pretty good actually. This lighthouse is quite blinding. I can't really go into first person, as you can see, because this is kind of the deal that you get. So we're gonna stick in third person for now. Navigation lights have been switched on because it is 9:30 in game currently. So yeah, closing in on night time. So we need to get out of port quickly before this one catches up and steals the show. I want to see if I can increase the speed. So let me get the speed on to back up. Yeah, so we are increasing our speed to max speed 21. No, actually it's not max. Oh yeah, it's max speed 21.3 knots in acceleration, and then it'll stay at that. So I have refueled and done all that, so we should be able to have a pleasant journey. Hopefully not a repeat of the actual incident, because that would be no good. Right, so out in the open ocean now. I believe we're tailing that cargo vessel that rudely got rid of our vessel. But yeah, so it is quite a long journey, I believe. I think we're just gonna go up to this port here. So 7.9 miles. Okay, not too bad. But I'm not totally sure. It was bought. I can't remember what the company was. My mind's going blank, because as soon as I want to talk about it, it goes blank. So the Estonia was on the night it sank. So Estonia's capital, Tallinn. I think it set sail from there, and it's going to Stockholm in Sweden. So yeah, it was quite a long journey across the Baltic Sea, and apparently the reason it sank was because, well, a storm, bow visor coming off, the front ramp, loading ramp coming in, and water going in. But the only problem with that theory was witness testimony says this ramp that's located inside the bow visor did not go down, and also, even if it did go down, the ship wouldn't have been able to sink, because there's air in the ballast tanks, which is like the thing at the bottom of the ship. So when it capsized, it'd stay up. It wouldn't just sink, because there's air. The air will keep the ship up. So there'd have to be a hole. And in the documentary, if you don't want spoilers, that's fine. It's documentary. It's been out for a year and a bit now, so I'll say it. They did indeed find a hole, and government tried to cover it up. So yeah, that was quite controversial. But I don't want this video to be conspiracy theory kind of. Is that a ship sinking? Ah, that is a sight. Why'd that Estonia sink? It crashed. That's not how you say it. Let's stop here, and we'll have to pick some people up. So I'm gonna load. Oh my god, it's on fire! What? And it's glitching as well. Well, I didn't think the Estonia sank with Wasaline. I thought it sank with the S line. I mean, I can't really help them because it's kind of glitching. But there is a life raft there. If this guy wants to get on, seems quite mean. But I've got to go. We've got to go and deliver passengers. We're gonna leave them. Plus, it would be physically impossible for the Estonia to pick up the Weather Line because that is the Estonia. I think it's the Weather Oslo. I think that's what that one was called. Right. We need to overtake this vessel because he seems to be quite slow. That Weather Star went underwater very quickly though. From what we saw, that was like vertical. That was not a pleasant sight, I'll be honest. Right, so we are pulling into port now. I think. Oh, there's another Estonia. That's funny. But I think this is Tenerife, so we need to be careful because this volcano can erupt, and that would not be very good for our ferry. I don't think we'd survive that. But yeah, really pleasant journey on board the Estonia today. It's been pretty smooth, clear skies pretty much all the way. With very little traffic actually. In regards to ship traffic. There's another Wazza Star. Let's pull in. Let's give them a little horn as well. As you can see, the Estonia is quite popular, so that's good to know. Oh, they're horning us as well. That's quite polite. Right, okay. I think we're gonna have to reverse in here. So let's come out, and then we'll reverse in. So let's see. All in all, my favourite ship in this game is probably the Estonia. It's brand new, very detailed. I'll say that, extremely detailed. Let me turn the navigation lights off. But yeah, very, very, very detailed. That's what I really like about it. So they've obviously put lots of time and effort into the ship, and it really does pay off. Because I've been playing Tiny Sailors World a lot recently, which is another kind of ship kind of game on Roblox. But the Estonia in that game is good. Don't get me wrong. But no offense, by the way. But this one just beats it by a mile. You can tell they've put in so much care and effort, and I really applaud it. And they also have 3 liveries, which, you know, Tiny Sailors World doesn't even have one. It's kind of just like the painting, the funnel, but it doesn't have S line, Weather Line, Viking Line, anything like that on it. So yeah, I can imagine there is a kind of reason why they've done that. I mean, I guess maybe copyright issues, but S line doesn't exist anymore. Viking Line, I can't imagine really would care. Weather Line doesn't exist anymore. So, I mean, the only thing I can imagine them getting into trouble with is Viking Line. But Viking Line probably have problems of their own, you know, pandemic and stuff. I don't know why they'd really care about a game on Roblox using the Viking Sally. If you get what I mean, and I'm kind of rambling on here whilst I'm trying to reverse in here, but I don't think it's too much of a problem. So yeah, I think it really looks better with it as well, though. Like the it just makes it. That's what I'm trying to say. I know this is probably really complicated. I'm expecting way too much. But if you could ever add animations, just like the bow visor lifting up, or like the stern doors just going down when you're like in dock, that would be absolutely magnificent. That'd just make it like 100 times better. But like, it's already good enough, so don't feel like you have to. By the way, I'm not talking to you guys because I know I can imagine the developer of this game, well, developers of this game aren't going to see this video. But if they do, hello. I enjoy your game, but otherwise, yeah, that's just what I ask. It's just a request. You don't have to do it. Like, it's just you know, I know it's probably quite complicated. Some things to do with modelling, and yeah, I know how Blender works and stuff. It can be a bit of a pain in the ass, but this kind of actually looks like the port of Tallinn, because I know it kind of has this kind of area where the Estonia had like a double like port kind of thing. I've never been to Tallinn, but I've seen pictures, videos, that kind of stuff with Estonia and Tallinn. What is this thing? I want to know what this is. Some kind of ship, but it's not. Oh, I think it's like an assembly kind of area where they build ships. Because there's like a door there. 43,000 credits. Well, I'll tell you what, I'm gonna get close to the dock, just so cars can drive in. Let's see. So I'm gonna lower the anchor. Go back, bit back, bit back, bit back, and stop. So those doors can come down, and cars can drive on. So let's sell. And I do not want to load again. No. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, whatever you want. If you want to, that's fine. No, you can expect more videos like this on the channel in future, I can imagine. And if you want to see anything more to the Estonia or just any passenger vessels in general, just leave a comment down below and I'll sure to get back to you. Otherwise, yeah, I hope you enjoyed and I'll see you in the next one. No, I do not want to load cargo. Yeah. Okay, have a good day and goodbye.